Alright, so I want you all to take a second and take a good hard look at those two glasses of milk. Now, I'll give you guys $1 if anyone can tell me what the difference is between those two glasses. Any guesses? If I was out in the audience just like you, I'd probably be thinking the same two things. First of all, I really want that $1 because I'm a college student and I need money. And second of all, what the heck does this crazy Dutch dairy farmer think is different between these two glasses of identical milk? Well, here I'll tell you. One of these glasses came from an organic dairy farm, while one of them came from a conventional dairy farm. In recent years, people all over have been convinced to switch to organic farm products, claiming they are overall safer and better for your health. But are they really? Today I will cover in depth 3 basic arguments on why to stick with conventional milk in an effort to save you guys a little bit of money. So the first topic I will go over is what are the differences in antibiotic use as far as organic dairy farming and conventional dairy farming. The second topic I will cover is the differences in the overall quality of milk between organic and conventional dairy farming and how they are so similar. And last, I will go over what motivates people to pay so much more for organic milk. Now, stay tuned to find out how you can save hundreds of these per year just by making this simple switch. It is obvious that cows are different than humans in many ways. However, there is one way that cows are similar to humans, and that is the way we are both expected to become sick at some point. According to National Milk Producers Federation, published in March 2015, high-quality milk and dairy foods come from healthy cows. On organic farms, absolutely no antibiotics are allowed to be used under any circumstance. Take a second to think about our world without antibiotics. According to Dr. James Steckelberg in 2014, if antibiotics had never been discovered, we would have no cure for viruses and diseases that humans can contract, such as strep throat, meningitis, or the Zika virus, etc. The United States Department of Agriculture says that if antibiotics hadn't been invented for cows, there would be no cure for diseases dairy cows can contract, such as mastitis, respiratory diseases, or lameness. When cows become sick, the only humane action to take is to provide them with the antibiotics they need in order to get to a point where their immune system can help them heal themselves. This brings up my next point under the same topic. Both conventional and organic milk are both antibiotic-free. On a conventional dairy, as soon as a cow is diagnosed with a curable disease that antibiotics can cure, she is treated immediately, removed from the rest of the milking herd, and placed in a separate pen called the hospital pen. So here's how the hospital works in the dairy. So like I said, once the cow is treated, she is removed from the rest of the herd. The second step that is taken is she's still milked twice a day, just like a normal dairy cow, normal healthy dairy cow. However, she was milked into a different tank, which is then pasteurized, and it's used to help nurse the cows on the farm. The hospital pen is always located in a high-traffic area on the farm where the employees can act as nurses and keep a close eye on the sick cows and make sure they're getting better. And finally, once the cow is no longer showing symptoms of being sick and is no longer on antibiotics, she can then be tested, and once she is antibiotic-free, she can be then milked into the regular milking, like the regular milking cows. One second here. The FDA requires that after the milk truck leaves the dairy farm, it is professionally tested at the creamery. If it tests positive for antibiotics, the entire milk tank is dumped, and the farmer receives no profit from all the hard work and money that was put into producing all that milk. For this reason, it is one of the conventional dairy farmer's top priorities to make sure that his milk is antibiotic-free. Although these two glasses look exactly identical, Many think organic is higher quality because of the feeds that the cows on organic dairies eat. However, the quality of both milks from conventional dairy farms and organic dairy farms are no different. Don't believe me? Here's why. According to Stonyfield Organic, on organic dairies, 50% of the ration comes from pasture. 40% comes from alfalfa and silage, which is a fermented corn product. And 10% comes from barley, oats, and soybeans. As you may know, organic cows cannot consume any GMO products to be considered organic. However, according to Monsanto, the genetic modification of soybeans has been practiced worldwide for hundreds of years. This is where organic dairy farms run into an issue. According to Dr. Megan Durazin, in 2016, since less than 1% of non-GMO soybeans are found in the United States, organic dairy farmers import feeds from countries such as Romania and India, where GMO is not heavily regulated. In theory, organic dairy farmers are sneaking past regulations concerning genetically modified foods by simply importing from other countries. Get this, according to Dr. Blue Chasey, a professor at the University of Illinois, genetically modified foods have been around since the early 1700s, when farmers all over the world discovered selective plant breeding. Truth is, almost all foods nowadays are genetically modified, since plant breeding came several hundreds of years before the organic trend became popular. Interesting, right? In our day and age, business thrives on advertising. The adjective organic is just that, an adjective. An adjective used as advertisement to claim their product is of higher quality and instill fear into the customer. This method of advertisement works great to take hard-earned money from the uneducated public. However, now that you are all educated, you can follow my lead and buy conventional milk, and by doing so, possibly save thousands of dollars in your lifetime. According to Business Insider, in 2016, if you made the switch to buy 1 gallon of conventional milk rather than buying 1 gallon of organic milk per week, you could save $135 a year. To conclude, I'm going to ask you to take one more good look. I missed the slide. I'm going to go back to this. So in 2016, in the supermarket stores, the gallon of organic milk cost $6.99, when a gallon of conventional milk only costs $4.39. So, to conclude, I'm going to ask you to take one more good look at these 2 glasses of milk. I hope you realize by now that this simple picture perfectly sums up the huge controversy our society is having about this topic of organic versus conventional foods. The only major difference between the 2 glasses of milk is the farmer who produced the conventional milk is able to do what he can in helping his sick cows, while the organic farmer cannot do much. There's not much to do for him. Both glasses of milk are completely and totally 100% antibiotic-free. If you made the switch to conventional milk, you could be saving $135 a year. Just think of all the non-organic beer you could buy. I mean, that's what I would do. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Due to our lack of time, those